Hi guys, today I'm coming back with another kinky videos because that's the one that got the most views and reactions from you guys. Like, you guys are kinky, I'm just gonna say it. So we're gonna do another one since you like it so much. This is Julie and you're watching Creatures Pictures. So in case you don't know me, Creatures Pictures is because I'm a filmmaker. I do all kinds of films and video, mostly fantasy and music videos. You can check out my profile if you haven't seen that yet. And I'll be coming with new film content, but right now at the moment I really want to focus on developing the spiritual part of the channel. So I hope you enjoy. Seems like you do, and I'm trying to get back to all of like every one of you as much as possible. Don't hesitate if you ever feel like messaging me, if you have questions or whatever. I'm here for you guys. That's what I want to do. I really want to make this stable before I go back into filmmaking. That was for the little update. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for all the people who have subscribed already. Like, I really feel grateful for that. And what else? Welcome to the new ones. Love you all. Hi guys, welcome to this new reading. Today we're doing a reading about how are you and your crush compatible sexually. Do you like my nails, by the way? I made them myself. I'm so proud of myself that finally found a way to make like my own acrylic nails. And this is pile number 1. And those are actually little sculpture that I did to illustrate a feature film that I wrote, like a script. So those are little like beer cans. So whoever wants to pick the beer, that's number 1. Number 2 is a broken little fountain. And those are, so this is number 2, the fountain, and number 3 is gonna be the little flowers. So 1, 2, 3. Pick your cards now. The stems are below in the description box and in the comment, in the pinned comment. So you can access directly to your reading. So pile number 1, this is your reading. So are you and your crush sexually compatible? Okay, so this one is gonna be my intuitive reading. And this one, so this one I see that you might have a very comfortable feeling with each other, that you will be very, very how do I say that? Yeah, you'll have like you're gonna enjoy your time together very, very, very much, to the point that you're almost gonna get too attached to what you're feeling when you're with this person. So what I'm thinking is that that person might be very, very sensual and really accessed on pleasure of the senses, and you're gonna get hooked onto that, and you're gonna have issue of letting go, which means that I see that you have the 10 of Cups, which could mean that you're potentially, you could be in a relationship with that person that's more long-term, but maybe your over-attachment, you could ruin it with over-attachment. That's what I'm seeing, because you're gonna love being with that person very, very much. So that person is very sensual and very attentioned, which means that they will really care for your pleasure in bed. They will really be attached to learning how to please you, and they will always come up with new ideas so you wouldn't get bored with them. There's like a strong aim to please in them. I feel like overall it seems to be a very good person and well balanced. I feel like this person, since the first card that I drew out, might be you who would get too attached. And you gotta be very careful that it doesn't become toxic, okay? So with this one, the first thing that I see is either this is a same-sex type of relationship, or two people who are either both divine feminine or both identifying as the same gender. Or if you don't resonate with that, some of you might simply be that you see yourself in that person. You really see that person as your mirror, and that would mean either they mirror something within you that would trigger, actually, if you're somebody with an addiction, if you pick the beer, you might. If you're somebody with an addiction or an addictive type of personality, they might bring that out of you, because as you see this beam of light, that's just like what mirror relationships do, right? So either they would bring out something to your awareness that you need to address in order to grow, or like, yeah, I resonate a lot with this. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's not gonna be karmic, but it's more like of almost like somebody who's gonna clean your soul. That's just how I would state it, which could totally be a soulmate connection. So that person would just bring out whatever is stuck inside of you, like old feelings, old trauma, and show yourself your own attachment issues that you may have been carrying ever since your childhood, right? Because we have those on her feet here, so I feel like this is actually a root issue. So I feel like that person's gonna be good for you in the long term if you manage to recognize this when it comes out of you. For example, some of you might be extremely jealous or have like jealousy issue, and you're gonna feel that very strongly when it's just an example, because that could be something completely different. That could be codependency, that could be all kinds of things, or even the dependency. So whatever it is, if you're extremely jealous, for example, being with that person is gonna bring that out. So either it's gonna be somebody who is very attractive and everybody's gonna look at them, or they might be having it going on social media and everybody's looking at them, and that triggers a lot of things within you that you're gonna need to address, right? You need to address those things when they come up. So for example, if you feel extremely hurt by your own jealousy, you cannot go and yell at that person. You need to really work on yourself and be like, did he really do anything that's worth yelling at? Or do I have to work on my own abandonment issues? So that could be really good. I see that it says spiritual protection, so make sure that you be careful if you're one of those people who have like codependency issues. Make sure that that person doesn't wish you any harm. You have two cards that talk about, you know, meditation and stuff, so I feel like you need to stay very spiritual during the process. Even if it's gonna be something that's healing in the beginning, just make sure you stay spiritual so you can make the difference in between what's good for you and what's plain toxic, okay? I hope this helps. I'm sorry this turned into relationship things, but I just see this as being more than a kink. But they look like they would be really interesting in bed because they have this cards, the Eight of Pentacles, that really shows that they put a lot of care into what they're doing. They have a lot of pentacles, which three pentacles card and one card with literally a lover on the illustration. So the pentacles show me that they kind of talk about everything that's like physical, the senses, the physical needs. So having three of them, including two very positive ones, I really feel like we're talking about a very sensual person. So the answer to your question, are you compatible in bed? Yes, a strong yes. Are you compatible in life? Yes, but it's going to depend on you, okay? I hope you enjoy your reading. Don't forget to like and give me a thumbs up. And give me a thumbs up even if you hate the reading but you love the nails, okay? Give me a little bit of encouragement. Look at me fishing for 3 likes. No, just let me know if you enjoy your reading, and if you want to follow me on Instagram. And remember, if you have suggestions for new videos or questions, don't be afraid to ask. I'm definitely taking that into consideration. I'm doing this to help you guys, so it's normal that you request readings. Just don't ask me stuff that are like extremely specific, or don't ask me stuff that are like low-key inappropriate. Reading number 2, the Fountain People. Let's see if you and your crush are compatible. So I'll do this one more intuitively because this is a new deck. Okay, so straight up, I feel like you are someone who's very sensitive and might be a little tired of always attracting the same type of people, the same type of relationships. And I feel like you need to be mindful of signs. You need to start being distracted and be really listening to the divine. Some of you might be artists, but this is not just what the artist card is about. It's about listening inside to hear inspiration, to listen to signs, you know. So here you have something that tells me that you are, if you keep going into this relationship, or if you do sleep with that person, you will get hurt and it will scar you, which means that after being hurt by that person, you will not accept it. Like, you're gonna build walls and you're not gonna accept other people within your bubble anymore. And you're already a little bit like that. You're already a little bit, right now you're just a little tired of, you know, always attracting the same people. But I feel like this time you're gonna get really hurt, and there's nothing you're gonna be able to do to stop it. You're not gonna be able to convince yourself that it was nothing, because it would be something that would scar you for real and affect your further relationships. So for me, this is a big no-no. Also, I feel like you already noticed deep down inside of you, you know it. You know that you're too sensitive to play that game. I almost feel like some of you are too sensitive to have, I feel like somebody, because I see with this card of the Divine Masculine, it can be only like, I feel like for most people who are watching this, you are into men. And you already know that this guy is a typical man who just like sleep around and doesn't get attached. He just want to have fun, and you want a relationship. And you're gonna try to think that if you sleep with that person, it's gonna happen, but you're just gonna happen to be hurt, right? And I feel like you already know it. You already know it. But he's so attractive, isn't he? He seems to be so good, but he's not. And if this is a woman we're talking about, it's even more dangerous. Because women who are like that, they will break your heart. Believe me. Believe me. They will break your heart in pieces. Women who have this divine masculine vibe are even more heartless than the guys who do it. Believe me. I'm not saying that they're heartless, actually. They will care, but they will care about you on different levels, maybe because they are women, but they will not care about breaking your heart, because it would be worse. Because guys don't break heart to flatter their ego. They break our heart because they just want to get the fun and then move on. They don't aim to hurt you, but the girls who do that on purpose, it gives them power, it gives them confidence. So you gotta be even more careful if it's about a girl. But I feel like for most of you, it's probably about a boy. And I'm not saying it's a toxic person, I'm just saying, or that it is about a person in general, I'm just saying, like, you're not to go there. This is not for you. And if you want to know what is for you or who is for you, I can do a personal reading. I will definitely establish that Etsy shop at some point. Etsy got complicated, you guys. I don't know. Like, it used to be so simple. But yeah, I got to put the work in and open that shop so I can help. All of you have been sending me private messages. I thank you with the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. But I'm going to try to set up private readings so I can actually help all of you. And yeah, so no, believe me. And if you do, you'll come back to me and tell me I was right. So I'm sorry, that was probably not what you wanted to hear, but you might get hurt. Just don't go there. I feel like it might not be what you want to hear, but it's less painful now than if you go and then get hurt, forever traumatized, whatnot. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna try to send you better energies so you can attract the person that's actually good for you. You know what? I want you to attract the person that's right for you. And I want you to ask the universe and your angels to actually bring you a person that will be perfect for you at this moment in your life. A person that will value you and value your emotions. And I want you to believe that it's coming just because you asked. I want you to make a list of all the qualities you want that person to have. It's not even necessary, but I feel like making a list would help you stand your ground if that person's, the people that you meet don't really match the list too well. And when someone shows interest in you, I want you to wonder if I want you to let them fight for you before you give them anything. Before you give them the goodness. You need to make them work for it, okay? Don't give them sex, don't give them money. Some people are just there to take. They're just in that place, okay? We cannot judge them because everybody has a good reason to do what they do in life. We can send them love and then let them move on and move on ourselves, right? Seek for what's compatible for you. Wish you the best. For all the people who picked card number 2, I have love readings on my channel. I have a playlist with a bunch of pick a card. You can just scroll through that and see which one calls to you, okay? I wish you a very happy life. Pile number 3. Let's see if you're compatible with that special someone. All right, so first thing that I see is that one of you is somebody that's very very childlike, very free spirit, very like wild child almost, and very emotional. And another one of you, which I believe this is your crush and this is you. So I feel like you're a very emotional person. You might be a water sign. And I feel like your crush, it has some kind of a father figure vibe, some kind of a protectiveness about them, maybe a Capricorn, maybe an Aries. They have this down to earth, I know what I'm doing type of vibe. And also not always the case with Aries, but I see this, you know, Aries sign right here. Yeah, so one of you is really the child and the other one is the parent, but I think it's in a good way. I don't get a bad vibe from this. I don't get too much of a like codependency vibe. So I feel like you are so much trying to, either you're so much into that person that you don't even touch ground anymore, or you're so much into trying to manifest your dream person, your dream lover, that you don't even touch ground anymore. And I'm not sure if this is about this exact relationship or if it is in general. So for some of you, it might be one or the other. So with this card, what I see is that you might have actually manifested a way to create like what you've been requesting for, or you might have had a little bit of help from the angels to actually bring you this person. So I want to say that this person would be actually beneficial for you. Now, in terms of yes, sexual compatibility, I do not see much. I just see like relationship stuff. I see a lot of, there's a hearts, there's a lot of cups, there's a lot of emotions. We have the children. It doesn't scream sexuality. We're not in a passionate relationship. We're in something that you've been trying to manifest. There's something a little more committed. But if I gotta say something, I think you would be the one that brings the fun. You would be the one that kind of, I feel like that person probably have a strong masculine energy and or divine, or is the divine masculine. So it's probably somebody who has like a, how would I say that, like a strong vibe, and you're a little bit more playful. I feel like that person probably like goes straight to the point, and you like to be distracted. You like to wander around. You like to play a little bit. But I feel like you're definitely meant to, if not have a relationship, have like, I don't know, like moments together, that's for sure. You're meant to cross paths. I feel like you are manifesting this person simply by avoiding going the traditional route to meet someone. Like you might spend more time trying to manifest love than you actually are, you know, looking for someone actively in the real life, right? Let me try to draw another card. First of all, I'm going to take another of these ones. Did you even think about a specific person? Because I just feel like I see a person, but I feel like it's not in your life yet. Let me try to get one more of those. Here we go. This is a give and take type of situation. I feel like what they're trying to say is that this person, we have the Magician and we have the Devil together. But for some reason, I feel like this is you. Because here, he's giving the flowers to a child and you are the child. So I feel like you are... This person is kind of very giving, and you're the one who's trying to like get more, manifest more, not touch down to earth anymore. And yeah, because you're the kid in this relationship. So I think they tell you to like hold your center in the sense of you need grounding. But you see how he's giving flowers and then you're surrounded by so much, you know. That means that person would give you a lot, but you're kind of either wanting to use them or you're gonna have some kind of vice coming up that you're being mindful of. Either you're attracted to their money, maybe it's you, because here you have children again. But definitely one is a giver and the other one is kind of a taker. And I just feel like maybe that person is such a giver because deep down they want something from you. And I feel like what they want from you is this playfulness. Maybe they're born in their life and you bring all that sparkle because you're so not down to earth. You're just all about the nice. Either you're very creative, either you're, you know, just a little fun, like a lot of fun. But I feel like there's a lot of dependency in you as well. And I feel like you've been asking for this relationship, but it doesn't come for free. So in bed, I would say that this person, you might be very innocent and that person might be a little more perverted, or you might be perverted and they're innocent, but I don't think it's the case. For most of you, I think it's you're innocent and they're perverted. I feel like they have a vice, but it's hidden, like it's not gonna come right away because I had to draw another card to show it. I feel like on the surface they're everything you've been requesting. They're like sent by the gods, but you need to be prepared for something else, another layer. I think you're in for a while. You're in for a ride, and maybe they're gonna break your innocence. Maybe they're gonna make you grow. There's definitely something to it. I feel like this is one of those readings that are just a little too general to give you exactly the situation. Let me draw one more card to just ask if that person is good for you or not. You know what? That one came out, so I'm just gonna draw it. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's not like all bad. I just feel like maybe it's sexually that they are someone who really enjoys either something that's a little out of the ordinary, either a little intense sexually. I feel like maybe that person has sure because this is a sexuality reading, and every time those bring me into complex relationships for some reason. I think they're hiding some kind of a kink, and then when you will discover that, you will not, like, they're gonna be all charming and stuff, and they're gonna be everything that you're trying to manifest, but really when they're gonna bring out, it's gonna be like a 50 Shades of Grey type of situation. So they're gonna be like, I'm into this, what do you think? And if you back down, they might not like it because they see you and they want you, you know? Or if you tell them that you're playful and you like everything, and then when you hear it, you're just like, oh, whoa, that's way more than I can handle. Then they're gonna be disappointed or something of that order. I feel like it's not 100% compatible, but it's not 100% bad either. You know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean, because this is like one of those readings, you know, that like too many people are gonna be watching to get specific. But I hope this gives you like somewhat of an idea of if you want to get into this or not. Just know that there's some kind of Christian Grey hidden somewhere in there. Okay, so if you did enjoy the reading, please leave me a thumbs up, or if you did like my nails, and if you want, you can join me on Instagram, and then soon we'll have the Etsy shop, I promise. I love you very much, and I wish you all the happiness in the world. Thanks for watching.